Found I've posted the wrong link.
Guys, come to DriveNotFound. That's Vivid doing back.
I switch it.
My mic not. Oh, wait. Okay, are we going? Welcome to the podcast, everybody. This is it's the Wink podcast for 10/10/16. Shut up, phone, please. But I'm here with Cross and Relic. And how are you guys doing? How have you been?
Good. It's good. It's a good time. A few days ago, around like a week ago, I had some like horrible chest thing I had to go to the doctors for, but it turned out to not be deadly.
It was just cancer.
That was, yeah, just
thing that no one understands.
It was like inflamed cartilage, so basically it was just like pain that got worse and worse, and anytime I breathed deeply, it hurt a whole bunch. So by the last day, I was not able to breathe properly, and that's when I was like, all right, I'll go to the stupid hospital. But apparently you take Advil and it's an anti-inflammatory, and that's all it was. But I needed them to tell me that. If I didn't have health insurance, I'm sure that would have cost like $500. So
yeah, I was gonna say you have health insurance, so that's good.
Yeah, it would have cost them $500 to tell me to go take Advil, and they didn't even give me Advil. I had to buy it.
I'm still covered under my mom's insurance for the next 6 years. I think.
Yep.
I hope.
Until you're 26.
Yeah. Why is it 26? That's such a random number.
I don't know. That's just Obamacare. I don't know why it's 26.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's like they think you go through college and then you get out of college, and then by that you're 26, you'll have a job.
Yeah, maybe. That actually makes way more sense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's related to college age. It used to be you could be on your parents' insurance if you were in college, but I think they changed it to just make it flat so that people didn't have to go to college just for insurance. Because I knew people like that who went to college for the insurance.
Now,
because it was cost effective.
Plan and you're 26 or under, you're allowed to be on it. So, just straight up, there's no prerequisite as far as I know.
Yep. I got good old Medicaid, so I'm not even on
Obamacare. Am I right?
Oh yeah, the
did
fan
nothing
art for
good.
this week.
Certainly not helping kids.
Fan art for this week is of Cross's new desk, so that's a thing. I had some other fan art, but there's nothing related to any of us that I haven't shown already. So.
Oh, you did show the salt picture?
Yeah, I showed the Douglas salt picture. I mean, I have this salt picture, but I don't think that relates. I think that's more related to Douglas's Blood Bowl streams where it gets super salty.
Yeah, on the desk is the pumpkin that represents 203, and she has a pumpkin that represents me, although my pumpkin doesn't look nearly as much like me. But that pumpkin looks exactly like her. And
does the other pumpkin have a huge stock of fucked up hair?
Yes.
Wild?
No, that would really make it look like me. It just looks like a pumpkin with weird moon eyes. And then we have one to represent our dog that's a tuxedo, because when we were looking for houses, we dressed him up in a tuxedo, so he'd look more presentable. I don't know. I think it worked.
Cow in a
People
tuxedo.
thought it was adorable.
A tiny cow in a tuxedo.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
How could you not rent to someone with a tiny cow in a tuxedo? It's not possible. How are you doing, Relic?
No.
How are you doing, companion?
Yes.
All right. Well, that section is
We did it.
I feel like I took too much time in my section just based on the amount of time that you guys
Didn't say
took.
maybe. You fucked up.
We're very prompt.
I wish I
took
was
about
prompt.
100 times. Yeah, I don't know. Twitch uploads. All right, apparently you have a topic. You didn't even discuss with me last time.
I've just got one topic. I didn't really find a second topic because, there isn't too much going on, other than game releases and random stuff like that. But yeah, Twitch apparently has a new upload system. I heard about this about a week ago. Just checked it out today before the podcast started, and you can upload videos to Twitch. They have to be in an MP4 format and under 10 gigs, but it's a thing.
Wait, you mean like they're trying to encroach on YouTube territory?
I guess, or maybe they just want to have a way for people to store stuff on their systems if they need to.
Interesting.
It is interesting. I mean, I don't think they're going to beat out YouTube at all. It's kind of like the same way that YouTube has the YouTube Live thing. It's like, why are you trying to do that? You're terrible at it. That's not your thing. And
you mean YouTube Primetime?
YouTube Prime Time.
Isn't that their live stream service?
Is that what it's called?
I'm pretty sure.
That's a
It's
terrible
possible.
name.
I don't know.
YouTube
Prime time,
That sounds more like a what do you call it? A monetary system, monetization
Well,
system.
primetime is a block of television that's when the most people would watch. It was like after work. I think it was like 6 to 9 o'clock or something like that. So that doesn't make any sense for YouTube when it can be on literally any time. But
Prime
alright.
time because well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if there's two YouTube types of things because I know prime time. I've seen bigger YouTubers on, and maybe that's just the because there's YouTube streaming, and then I think there's YouTube Prime Time, and Prime Time is the one where you get all the traffic. I think it's like the official stream thing.
So they lock off traffic to the bigger people?
No, they just advertise it for the bigger people. You know, big getting bigger.
The only advertisements that I've seen for YouTube's live stream things are, YouTube gaming, and if a person that I'm subscribed to starts streaming, it just shows up like a video, but it has a red thing on it, which is kind of strange. I never click on it either, unless it's someone that I've never seen before.
You know what is strange to me? YouTube doesn't save streams except for apparently Prime Time. I've seen Prime Time streams saved, but
I'm sure it saves streams. There's a YouTuber called Damo2985 or whatever the hell it was. I can't remember the last digits. But he streams. He does like Let's Stream, what was it, Darkest Dungeon, and those get saved. Maybe you have to save them manually.
you probably
I
have
think
to
you
save
do,
it
yeah.
manually.
I type in YouTube Primetime and I don't get any hits. It said like MatPat's gonna release a thing in an hour that he has called YouTube Gaming Primetime, but that's like the only video I'm seeing about it.
Yeah, that's another
I'm gonna
thing.
type
Like
it into Google.
fucking schedules for when they're gonna stream. I don't know. I don't go to YouTube to watch streams. I go there to see if there's a video that I want to check out.
Prime Time on YouTube Gaming.
I'm liking that you said schedule the British way, by the way.
Oh.
Schedule. Schedule. I enjoyed it.
There's also
Jean-Luc Picard.
there's also the fact that Twitch just does not have the discoverability engines like the search engines that YouTube has. And people don't go onto Twitch to search for VODs,
No, why would you? That's ridiculous. Like, unless you like really like someone, you're gonna want to watch them live, right? Like, I don't even watch DriveNotFound if it's not live. I don't go back and watch the other videos.
What do you mean? I only watch streams that are completed. I don't watch them. I don't watch live or anything.
Oh,
I mean, that kind of, at that point, it's just a VOD, isn't it? It's just like
yeah,
if
it's just an
on YouTube.
unedited YouTube
It's not really a
video.
stream.
I don't watch streams for streams. I don't really care about that.
I don't like the VOD system on Twitch either. Listen, the point is that I'm going to switch over to Twitch, start uploading all my videos on Twitch exclusively. If you want to follow me, go to my channel. It's twitch.tv/Relictae.
Relictae.
Go there.
Oh yeah, I mean, I certainly don't own that and stream on it or anything.
But yeah, I mean, it's kind of funny how much we're railing against the non-live streams when we do have a channel for DriveNotFound that uploads the streams, and they get some views, I guess.
Yeah, that's more for archives. I generally only upload stuff that's like co-op and stuff like that, but Douglas, he uploads his stuff on there. I think he also uploads them to his channel sometimes, but I don't know how that works out. But like the split screen stuff, I think that's generally interesting to watch.
Yeah, and all of my streams have been uploaded to the channel. I think all 4 of them or whatever.
I upload most of my streams to my channel, and they get pretty good views.
Fair enough.
Cause I don't suck. Oh shit! Burn.
I don't get it. That confused you. So let me.
Yeah, you got me. You got me. My nose is itchy.
Hey, look at that. The fanboy is here saying hello, Ghostmaster. I wonder who he's saying hello to. Cross.
Yeah, I don't know. Probably Relic.
Yeah, probably.
What?
That's what I was getting at.
Yeah.
Is it like a reference to that Ghost game you played?
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's one of my best series ever, which is great.
The game
By
called
best, I mean most
Ghostmaster.
weird. Yeah.
Oh, is it called that for real?
Yeah.
Yep. Ghostmaster. It's
I just remember the ghosts.
not a lot of people played that game, but it was or heard of that game apparently. So
I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Boom.
Game was kind of dark.
Yeah, I mean, if you think about it, but it had a pretty. I mean, no one died. Well,
I was
actually,
just about to ask if you could kill somebody.
there are people that die now that I think about it, but only like
Yeah.
3. But most people don't die.
Most people make it out fine, except for those ones who didn't.
Oh, you guys are playing Secret Hitler again.
Oh yeah, we
Nope.
streamed some Secret Hitler stuff and uploaded that. I feel like I was a lot more hyperactive in that than before. You know, we also streamed some Dead of Winter. That's a fun tabletop game.
Fair
You know,
enough.
speaking of DriveNotFound, I just wanted to say, I told Cross and Relic about this, but on the 28th of October, which is this month, we're going to be doing a 24-hour stream over at twitch.tv/DriveNotFound. We plan to go from like, I think it was like 1 or something like that to 1. So yeah, 24 hours, and we're going to try to keep it without having a break on that, like having the VOD cut up. So we're going to try to upload it in a 24-hour VOD to YouTube. That'll be fucking great. I just want to see that so badly. 24 hours of
So
bullshit.
it'll have to be
48-hour
from-
streams on YouTube.
Oh my god.
It'll have to be from your perspective then for the
yeah,
entire time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about.
Okay.
Oh, also, another important thing about the 24-hour stream is that we're trying to set it up for charity, for Child's Play charity. And, you know, you can donate to it, and we'll have a little page that we can see who donated via widget. And, you know, we won't touch the money, which is good, because I don't want to have to deal with that shit, transferring money and all that. And then
I
having
think we
to deal
should
with
set goals. We should set, like, our first goal should be, like, 50 cents.
Relic will
And
actually
that's-
be on the stream.
Like, the super crazy platinum goal could be, like, $30.
Oh, yeah. We our max cap that we have is 250. I don't think we're gonna reach that, but
No.
that's what Douglas and I.
I
set.
think it's conceivable that we could get $0.
Yeah, I think so as well. I think I'm gonna donate like $10, probably, just to have more than 0 in there.
Just to not feel sad.
Yeah, just to
instead.
look at that. I think some other people have said that they might donate if they show up to it.
Mm.
Yeah, it's going to be started on Friday, October 28th. Should go okay, hopefully, maybe. Hopefully.
And
I
I-
should mention that the people who are going to be there for the whole 24 hours streaming are going to be you and Douglas.
Yeah, I don't expect people to be there for the entire time, like especially not Cross, since, you know, he
No,
never
but-
wants to.
I should be there, but I don't know for how long because I'm an old man and I
Right.
can't keep up with you whippersnappers.
But like you too, Relic, I don't expect you or Buttkiss or Taz to be there for the entire thing. But if you guys want to, you know, pop by, that's greatly appreciated.
I'll be there for like 5 minutes. It'll be fantastic.
Yeah, we
See, it'd be-
only it's $1 a minute. You have to keep donating and keep Relic there.
Yeah.
Please stay,
That'd
please.
be great, actually. What if someone donated $100? You'd have to spend an entire hour and a half of your life there.
With us. Oh no.
You know, it's actually not that bad for the money. It would go to charity there.
Mm.
Or will it? Dun dun dun. What if this is all just a clever ruse by Douglas
To
and I?
get $5.
To get $5.
It'll be split among the two of you.
You never know. There's going to be like a guy who comes in and like donates $200 just because that's what people do.
That's possible. That'll be
Mhm.
pretty cool. But yeah, it was originally just going to be for bullshitting to see if we could do 24 hours because we've gotten to like fucking 15, 17-hour streams before, so I think we could easily do it.
Yeah, no, I remember you guys playing that zombie game, and you guys were like catatonic towards the end. Like I don't even know what you guys were saying. And Douglas, I think at that point had like switched to watching videos while on stream, and his character.
Yeah,
was
I
just
hope he
sitting-
doesn't. I hope he doesn't do that. I also hope he doesn't start cutting out constantly, like he has been for the past month, because his internet has been pretty garbage.
Oh God, you might be abandoned on stream alone for like 3 hours.
No, other people will be there, I'm sure. Come on.
Even if he is, it's not like that's anything new to him. Being
No.
solo on stream.
Yeah, but when he's hallucinating from the sleep deprivation,
No, I'll
he
talk to
gets
my
up.
friends that show up when I start hallucinating.
He's a young man. He can take it.
Just send out a beacon for help if you're by yourself, companion.
What beacon? Just shoot a flare in my room? Fucking start it on
Shoot
fire.
You could do 48 hours if you wanted to solo.
Oh, I don't know about that.
God. I
What
think
would I
you're
talk
legally
about?
insane after 48 hours of no sleep.
I'm gonna do it then at some point.
That does sound like
Challenge
fun.
accepted.
Oh yeah, prime
Like
time.
that's we start to get the audio hallucinations.
You were not
I'll
lying.
I'll only do it for charity streams.
But yeah, no, you can send a Skype flare and a Steam flare. Yeah, those are flares.
Yeah, we plan on doing, like, the initial launch point of the 24-hour stream. You know, I think you said that you were planning on being there, Cross.
Mm.
So, like, depending on how many people show up, we're going to decide on what game to play. Probably Damned at that start.
Oh yeah, oh that's right, that'll be good.
Yeah, and because it's also going to be on the 28th, which is pretty damn close to the 31st, which is Halloween. So we're going to try getting some spoopy or spoopily shitty games on there.
Well, Damned definitely fits. Though the thing is, our best playthrough of Damned wasn't recorded, and it was Taz getting legitimately terrified, and no one will ever hear that.
Might happen on stream. I think Taz is going to try to be there too. Do you have Damned Relic?
Nope.
Oh man,
You guys are playing a bunch of dumb games.
we could. Well, it depends on. I was gonna say it depends on who shows up. We're gonna try to accustom the games to whoever shows up. So you know, we have plenty of games for just Douglas and I to play if it's just the two of us. We have a whole list of fucking games set up.
Yeah, just
for
no
that.
White Noise. If you guys decide to play White Noise again, I'm out. It's the
Gross.
worst game ever.
I was just
Do you
about
even
to
remember
say,
it?
Cross, I was just about to say, White Noise could be one of the games that we play.
No.
Listen,
No.
listen,
No.
we need spoopy, shitty games.
It's too bad though.
Oh my
I
god,
did
stop
it.
the podcast. Look who it is. It's fucking Neuro. It's been so long, man. Hey, how's it going? Holy shit.
Yeah, it's been a month or two. Yeah. I don't know. There was that games list I remember you sent. You guys had like 30 games on that thing.
Yeah, it's just a bunch of games that Douglas and I brainstormed looking through our Skype library. I mean, our Steam library. Do you want me to send it to you guys, both of you? See what
You
games
sent it
guys
to me
have?
before, but if
I
you want to
saw
send
it
it
already, and I downloaded Left 4 Dead just because of it. I was like, that sounds fun.
Okay.
Do
Yeah,
I
cool.
own Left 4 Dead? I might. I feel like it was free at one
Yeah,
point.
they were just giving that shit away.
Yeah. And I'm not playing Clop.
Wait.
203. One of the first times I started hanging out with her, I showed her Clop, and she tried to beat it so hard, and she got farther than I ever did, but she wasn't able to beat it.
I was gonna say you should have her play it. Shit, but she's already
Oh,
played
I
it.
remember that Clop video. It was so good.
I do own Left 4 Dead. I've just never played it.
It's a first-person shooter. You'll be great at it.
Yeah, it'll be
You
wonderful.
can run around with an axe. It'll be fun. Is it the original Left 4 Dead or Left 4 Dead 2?
Left 4 Dead 2.
Nice.
Okay, so maybe I'd
Awesome.
play that.
Yeah, I don't know how many
Download
people
it.
were gonna. Sorry.
I'm done. I said he had to download it. Shit, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can do that.
Yeah, I don't know how many people we're gonna have. So you know, that's a bit of a thing that'll probably just show up closer. See how many people are gonna show up in the next 14 days. That's only 14 days. Holy shit! Unless I'm doing my math wrong. No,
I'm
that's more
pretty
than
sure you're
14.
doing your math wrong.
18.
Okay, there it is. There's a factor of
10 plus 14 is 28. That's the way it works.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I have that all the time where I have to write down math problems. Great.
I mean, it
What's
probably would have
16
been
plus
easier if you knew
8?
it, but you know.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah, would you guys be down to play tabletop games on the stream?
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I'm good with tabletop games anytime as long as they're a good tabletop game.
That's the problem. Also learning the new modules and teaching everybody the modules. I think that's the shittiest part about Tabletop Simulator.
Yeah, like
I
if we
wish
were-
Munchkin was available on it, but I understand why they didn't want that.
Oh, the
I would
name of
play-
the 24-hour stream is the DriveNotFound 24-hour charity stream or some bullshit like that.
Ooh,
such a great name.
yeah.
The
Charity not
DriveNotFound.
found.
Oh, no, that's what do you call it? Oxymoron? A moxynoron? That's what I was about to say.
Yeah, moxinoron. That's what it's called.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there.
I'll be
Yeah,
here.
I'll try to stop by at least. I just don't know how much.
So yeah, other than me switching over my channel to Twitch and the 24-hour
That's
stream.
not gonna happen.
What are you
That's the
talking
worst idea. Why don't you switch it to Facebook? I hear that's a growing video platform.
Oh
Have
shit!
an entire Facebook Let's Play channel.
I would do it.
Wait, let's do it
Do it.
together, Relic.
Yeah.
And let's force Cross to do it with us.
I'm not doing that ever.
You will if our friendship means anything to you.
Cross
All right,
releases videos on Facebook.
It's not gonna happen. It's not. I don't even know if they have like monetization set up for Facebook yet.
I think they do, yeah.
Do you still do the thing where you are like, hey guys, check out the video a few days early?
Yes, I actually did that today. If you want to see my first episode of Arkham City, it is on my Facebook page.
Does that fuck with
But-
like the published thing? Because I remember it fucking with that if you have something set to unlisted and somebody watches it, then if you
No.
release it, it's like put back and it doesn't go to the boxes?
It's fine. It's if you publish it and then put it under unlisted again, and then publish it, then it doesn't go to the boxes. But if someone like looks at it, you could. So that would be terrible if it was like that. Because if you looked at it, then it would screw up. So
Gotta
yeah,
learn
it's
the intricacies of YouTube.
it's definitely fun. But yeah.
Intricacies
Also,
of
Companion made a television commercial that I think you should be sharing with more people.
What?
Is a McDonald's commercial.
What?
You don't remember the McDonald's?
Oh,
Your own
no.
creation. You've forgotten about it.
Oh no.
You should be posting that everywhere.
I posted it to the Reddit, but I think it got like one upvote.
Oh, I wonder if it was Buckus. I should have upvoted it.
75 views. Oh man, 75 people clicked on it.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Here you
Jeez,
go.
maybe I really should put my videos on Reddit. Be like, hey, look at this.
I don't know. I feel like there's a very fine line between like shamelessly plugging yourself and.
Well, if there's like a Don't Starve Reddit, like it makes sense to put your playthrough.
Yeah,
of
but
Don't
how
Starve
many
on
other
Reddit.
people are doing that? That's the question.
That's why I've never done it. I figured a lot, but I've never looked. So
I'm too shy to do that kind of stuff.
just put the link and run away and never look at it again. It's fun.
That's what I did
They
with
can-
Sword of Stars of Pit.
People can just find it by going through YouTube, and that way I'll need to shamelessly advertise myself. Because it'd be shamed advertising.
What do you mean YouTube? You mean Twitch, right?
Yeah, because I'm going
Yeah,
to Twitch,
there
where
you
there's
go.
probably zero discoverability.
There isn't. You have to go through like 40 clicks just to get to the fucking uploads, and then you have to select like language because there's like 14 languages. And I selected English, and half the fucking results were in other languages anyway. So I don't know what the fuck's going on with that system.
Do you know what's a good place to stream that I've found out because I've done it?
Justin.tv.
It's PlayStation 4. No,
Wait, what?
PlayStation 4. Streaming
Oh.
with that.
Uh,
Because there's like the game broadcast section for it. For if you scroll over a game on PlayStation 4 and you go down like the little game information thing, you'll be taken to a place that's called Game Broadcast. You can it'll actually advertise people who are streaming.
that's pretty
Huh.
cool.
So
I heard there was a thing. Jesse Cox was telling tales about watching broadcasts on PlayStation 4 where just like random shit happens where people get naked and fucking just get blown way high off their mind on camera, and there's like no moderation or anything.
if they're doing well, you choose a platform to stream to: YouTube, Twitch, or I think Daily Motion.
Hmm.
So they must be using Daily Motion.
What do you
Yeah,
mean?
because that. So it's basically like chat roulette, but video gaming.
Apparently, I don't know. Maybe it's a section that isn't dedicated to gaming.
All I know is
Pornhub
every time
section?
I've looked at a stream, it's been a positive experience. Nothing's gone wrong. I have
Isn't there a
yet to
Sounds like
find
Jesse
a
Cox
sexy
had some
lamp.
positive experiences of people being blown. You didn't sound like it was negative
That's
or
what I'm
anything.
saying. That would be an extremely great scenario, not just a positive. I've yet to find that, though.
Oh, fair enough. He's probably looking for it, though, is the difference.
Yeah, Jesse's a weird cat.
But yeah, so I think that's that for the topics, which is, there's two more topics than I thought we had.
The old jape of we ran out of topics halfway through the podcast. Now what are we going to talk about?
I wish it
Dude.
was a jape and not just a aspect of poor planning / apathy.
This is my favorite part because then we talk about random shit.
You know, there was one thing that I wanted to, bring up. And since, all three of us originally started the podcast, I guess this is a pretty alright.
Oh, you're bringing me back full time? Well, alrighty.
I was actually thinking...
Oh my god, wait. Relic just said he'd come back full time. I'm going to take him literally. He's now permanently on the podcast again. All right.
I'm
Hey!
okay with that. The podcast that I was just about to say, I think we should... I don't know. I think we should have a discussion about whether we should continue it or not.
What? You guys are finally considering canceling it? It's 100 episodes after I suggested it.
Here...
Yeah,
Here's the
100,
thing.
exactly. This is the 100th. Holy shit.
I pretty much put like all the impetus and pressure on Companion for keeping this podcast going. So if you seriously aren't sure you want to keep on going, Companion, then maybe we should stop it. Because I have to be honest, I'm not willing to put in the extra effort to keep it going, and it's not fair for you to have to shoulder the entire burden if you actually don't want to do it as much.
Sure, I appreciate that. And I don't know. It's just thinking about the podcast, we started it because we were having these random conversations and, we all just met each other as well. So it was an interesting thing to do. And then I made that art for it and we're like, oh, okay, let's just do it, see how it goes. And I think it was pretty okay, but I just feel like adding more video, more random podcasts to the mists, is it really adding anything,
To the world?
like to the site itself?
We might want to have this discussion either after the podcast or in a separate, like an after show, because it's going to take a long time if we do it.
Well, we could. I mean, the thing is, I don't think the podcast needs to be like extraordinary or highly viewed or anything. Like that's not that, because if that was the case, it was pretty much never going to do that. But you could say that for like most Let's Play channels. Like, should you really do them if they're not going to add or add to?
No, that's why Relic's quitting.
That's what I'm saying. So like, that's not really my concern. The issue is if you're not having fun doing it or you don't feel like it's doing something positive for you, then we definitely shouldn't do it.
I feel like
if you
this
think
has...
it's not worth the work.
I feel like this podcast so far has been enjoyable, and the last few ones have also, they've been okay to do. I don't think they've been terrible. I just, at least it brings us together for once a month or something, once every couple months.
Yeah, because it's also true. Like I haven't been doing like collabs or like anything at all, pretty much. Like me and Relic are going to record something somewhat soon, but like I just don't have time anymore. And I live with someone, so it's like weird to just go online and just like seclude myself suddenly. And then I have my job, and then I don't even have enough time to do my channel. So, but this is a time that like I'm willing to put like an hour instead of set schedule, and I have a discussion every 2 weeks. But I'm still not willing to put like any effort for doing it. So I don't know.
Yeah. You're too busy building desks.
What?
To do collabs. Sorry, that was a bit delayed.
I thought you said YouTube is about building desks, and I disagreed with the statement, and was confused as to why you made it.
You need to make an office tour video.
You're looking at the office. I don't have any other.
Make
furniture.
a tour. Fuck. You get some serious views.
There's a desk with a pumpkin on it.
Well, do it in like a month when you have clutter everywhere.
I mean, there's a dog on the floor, I guess.
Yeah, there you go. That's worth a video right there. Just show off the dog. Put him in the tux first.
I should put it. Okay, you've actually convinced me that maybe I should do this
Shit.
because I'll be able to use the dog text for something because it's just gonna rot away at this point. There's no other reason to
I
use
think
it.
you would get some serious views on that video, though. I'm just saying.
Yeah, probably about 100, 200.
No, like 300, 500 even. Maybe even 700.
No, I think about 200, 300,
Oh, come on.
which is basically what I get baseline on a new video.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know, I completely understand, Nero. That's totally fine. You know, looking at the stats, I'm going to go to the Waiting Queue YouTube channel right now. And, you know, just looking at the stats for the podcast, I think they've been dropping view-wise.
From oh, you mean on the VOD thing? Or?
Yeah, on the YouTube VODs, because before we used to get like 25, maybe 30 after about a couple weeks of it being up, but now we get like 10.
Fair enough.
Relic's on there, then spike it up, baby.
Yeah, I mean, we also had a gigantic break that
True.
was like 4 months, and those type of things do hurt. All right, well now maybe I'm thinking we should talk about it some other time, just because it's it is taking a while. But
Well, what else are we going to talk about?
well, games we've been playing. I've
Oh.
played a few different.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
But
But yeah, I think it's
I know
important to
Relic's
discuss
playing
this sometimes.
some game that mentions his name in the title, so that was weird. And I've been playing some things.
Yeah, but just to wrap it up, I feel like it's important to take a look at what you're doing in life and on the internet sometimes and reassess what's going on. Have an existential crisis about if, is this where I want to be in my life right now?
The main question is, are we doing this for us or for other people? Like, are we doing it for us and hope that other people enjoy it, or is it mainly for other people, and if other people don't care as much as we want to, do we stop it?
I think that's a big fucking question that I've had for my entire YouTube career.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very important.
If I didn't have the audience that I had, I don't know if I would be doing this too much regularly anymore, just because it's a lot of work that goes on top of my other job, and then I just don't have a lot of time. Like, I don't really draw anymore. I don't, I mean, I didn't have a large amount of hobby, so I don't know. I don't draw anymore. That definitely happens. I don't do random graphic design projects that could actually possibly get me a job in the future. But, I really do like the audience interaction and making videos for people that enjoy. And if it wasn't for that, I don't know if I'd do it anymore.
Yeah. I completely understand what you're talking about there.
Yeah. But yeah.
We could talk about games that we've been playing now.
Podcast canceled. Goodbye.
We'd probably put up an announcement, and I think if we did cancel the podcast in its current form, I would like to at least attempt an edited version, Like maybe not stream it, but have it. I don't know.
I definitely should. We should talk about this more later, and also for the top, when you upload this to the view thing, make sure you title it "The End of the Waiting Queue Podcast?" Because that'll definitely get at least 10 more views than normal.
It's like
We
a
only have-
Funhouse title.
Yeah, they constantly fucking title their shit clickbaity, and then they acknowledge it on the fucking video. And it's like, yeah,
It's
I guess
true,
I
but-
understand.
But it's not a trick, at least. Like, we're considering it.
We get we've gotten 2 likes at least for the past 3 or 4 podcasts. That's pretty cool, at least.
Okay, I can fix that.
He sounds depressed because it's like his channel's so big now. Hot shot over there. It's like the waiting queue's no longer big enough for me as a platform. I gotta move on.
Oh yeah, that's what's going on.
That's why he doesn't collab with us either, Cross, because he's just like, those two jokers aren't big enough for me anymore either. It's just Douglas now.
Yeah,
that's
Douglas,
definitely
obviously much larger than you two.
Have you seen DriveNotFound? It's the biggest. It's like
Yeah.
Donald Trump's hands.
I've
I
also
should collab
been.
with Companion more to get that sweet Companion crossover traffic.
You're goddamn right. All my Payday 2 fans will go watch your RPGs and shit like that.
Look, he's got 1,400 subs. I had to go check it right now, but wowee. Screw yourself,
Ooh,
kid.
keep what do you, not screwing me.
I mean,
wanking me. There you go.
keep
Yeah, you
wanking.
got that cryotics bump, man. That's some serious bump.
Yeah, and
the
look
ball.
at his videos, 100 views on stuff. God, he's so good.
I could have taken it and run with it, but I've also been editing and rendering the DriveNotFound streams that we do. So like the tabletop streams, I try to go through them, not like in intricate detail like I do with my videos, or as detailed as with my videos, but try to make sure that audio doesn't go to fucking ridiculous peaks at some points, and just trim off the beginning and end bits.
That makes sense, because I watched one of Dodger's streams once, and there's a part where she leaves the computer for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I also try to
She didn't edit it out.
try to fuck with that too. Make sure that if we go on break, I'll edit that down.
The weird thing is, though, Cross, live streams love chairs. I don't understand it.
It was the in-game thing of that Guns of Icarus, though. It was just the menu screen.
Oh, then I don't get.
And I gotta be honest, going through that and, going through the process of putting it in Sony Vegas 13 and then editing it the little bit that I do and then spending the time to render it out is a little bit... It definitely does encroach on my channel. And, like uploading it to the DriveNotFound stuff. It definitely takes time away from my channel.
I don't know if you need to do that, really. Like, why?
Well, I mean, like you said, the whole Dodger thing. If there's a part where we go AFK for like 40 minutes, I definitely want to edit that out.
Yeah, I mean, it makes more sense because she uploaded it on her channel. Like, when it's like a stream archive, I think it's more forgivable than,
Maybe.
It's not your responsibility to do it. Just put them up in their whole form. You don't need to be wasting your time.
But if I'm going to put something on the platform, I don't want it to be an unedited mess,
Yeah, but it's not your platform. It's an archive.
Yeah.
I do understand what you're saying, Companion. I just don't think you should feel obligated if you do.
Right. I guess I get what you guys are saying. I don't think I feel obligated to do it. I want to try to set some sort of like bar at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean.
I know what you mean.
I think this is the most meta episode of the Waiting Queue podcast that we've had in fucking ages.
It's possible. I do want Relic to tell me about that game he was playing when I chatted with him, though, because it looks like it's a strategy RPG, and I was thinking about it, but then the reviews made me think I should definitely not look at it because a lot of them were pretty negative. So I wanted to know what you actually thought about that game you were playing.
Yeah. On to games
Ryan
we've been
Berta.
playing. I'll shut up now for you guys.
Ryan Berta it's a strategy thing. I have a series going on in my channel.
Oh.
It's certainly not a Final Fantasy Tactics in any way, shape, or form, but I don't know. It's not bad. The AI is dumb a lot, but you can make it hard on yourself, and it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that impression was basically what I got from even the positive reviews. It was like, it's not bad. Like, no one was saying it was amazing or anything.
No, I don't know. I haven't finished it yet. The payoff might be amazing. Like, the story might just be awesome. Because so far the story's like okay, but it's nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So which
But I like
games
the
are
art
you guys
style,
gonna
so that's
play on a video?
Oh, should I say, or is it some big secret?
we might as well not say, or else people will try to spoil it.
I don't think they will, but fair enough.
How many people do we have watching? 5. I don't think they. Well, I know that Ron plays anime games.
It's not that. It's a slight departure for us.
But Cross wants me to not be spoilerized. So.
That's very important. It's a game that I have played all the way through, but Relic hasn't, and that's important because it has full voice acting, and when we play together, I can't hear any of the game's audio, so I wouldn't have wanted to do it this way.
Turn the voice acting down? Wait, actually, there might be a thing that allows you to, hear the audio. It's called TeamViewer. It's the thing that we used for getting a 4-screen stream up on twitch.tv/DriveNotFound.
Maybe we should look into that, because I feel like when we recorded last time, I was just talking over their audio constantly because I didn't know when they were talking.
Yeah. Also, you got to be careful, because I think if you tick an option, it allows the person watching to take control of the computer.
Oh,
like,
God.
Be able to move the mouse.
Well, weird.
But that's only
Ross,
if you
take
activate.
the wheel.
I will now walk this way, because the game is mostly walking.
But yeah,
Walk this way.
it's so much better than Skype's video sharing, and
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it allows audio for the free, so that's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, we should look into that Relic if that's not a huge deal. Because, like, I don't even know what the music in Radiant Heart sounds like. We played that game for like 6 hours.
Well, he can send it to us, because I am not going to go out of my way.
I'll look into it.
I'll probably send it to you guys after the podcast.
Okay.
But any other games that you guys have been playing?
Yeah, I bought a pack of 4 games for under $2, and it was cool because I only wanted one of the games because that looked interesting. They said it was like sort of influenced by Cave Story. It's called Out There Somewhere. And Out There Somewhere, I see how they're saying it's influenced by Cave Story. It's no Cave Story, though. But you're this little guy that's in a spaceship, and the spaceship gets attacked, and he goes out in his little cruiser to try to fight the guy who's attacking it. And the guy shoots him down, and he crash lands on a planet, and you have to repair your ship and get the guy. And that's the entire storyline. The entire game can be beat like the first time in like under an hour. If you know what you're doing, you can beat in like under 20 minutes. But it was fun. I'm gonna let's play the entire thing probably in 2 parts. And
oh, wow.
I don't know.
It's that short.
Oh yeah.
God, it's like a Flash game.
Yeah, but it was $2, so.
It is $2. Yes. Okay, that's not $2. Wait, no, it's not $2 now. Yeah, it is $2. Yeah. Okay, but I got that and a bundle of what was it? 3 other. Oh wait, it's still on sale. Buy a bundle of bundles. Wait a minute. Now I'm really confused. This is a different bundle.
Yeah.
Oh god, no! It's a bundle with 4 different bundles for. What's happening?
So it's a bundle of bundles, and the bundles have games.
Yeah, this is like 16 games for $2. What? This is impossible. Because it's 92% off right now. Well, if you're interested in a whole bunch of little indie games, you can get the bundle of bundles for under $2, which is apparently a better. I apparently got fleeced because I only got one of the bundles, but it has Polarity, Beep, Camera Obscura, and Out of Nowhere, which is the game I want. But if I had been more savvy, I could have also gotten the Hyperspace pack that has 3 games I've never heard of. And oh god, and a whole bunch of RPGs. And the EQ games pack. What? That's crazy. All right. Well, I don't know if any of those games are good, but I can assure you they're dirt cheap.
You know, the art style on this kind of reminds me a little bit of Risk of Rain, to be honest.
Yeah. That makes sense. I don't know. It was a fun little game. Polarity is a game. It's a game. It's like a platformer, like Super Meat Boy, but not nearly that crazy. It's a lot more slow paced. And the gimmick is that you can take a picture of the environment, and as you move, the landscape will create a facsimile of itself, and then freeze. So then you can walk on the facsimile, and all of the puzzles are solved using that one mechanic. So I don't know if I'm going to let's play that one yet, because I don't know if I like it that much, but we'll see. And then I have 2 more games to try out after that. So I think Beep is a game where you play as a little car that I actually bought beforehand. And you just play as a little car that jumps around the environment.
You know, there's a bundle that I saw last month in September. It was called the Sextember bundle. It was on Indie Gala or something like that. Not Indie Royale, but yeah, it was just it was a bundle of erotic games. Erotic hentai games, which was something I didn't expect to see.
Like, actually hentai? Or
actually
just
hentai.
novel?
Getting into just, like, tentacle stuff, too.
Well,
Always tentacles.
That's
So cliche.
okay.
Yeah. And Cross, Relic and I, Relic and I on the podcast, on his podcast, had a little bit of, we're saying...
XX.
Yeah, we're saying Steam should get, like, an XXX section. They'd make a lot of money.
Why not?
I don't see why not.
Yeah, I mean, not like it'd be a bad idea for them.
Mm.
I don't know. Other game, you know, I've been playing Payday 2 because they have Crime Fest 2016, and if you don't know, Crime Fest last year caused a bit of a clusterfuck because they sort of shit the bed by adding microtransactions and pissing off their community for like months to come. But now that a year has passed, they're doing another Crime Fest, and so far it's been pretty cool.
Okay. I was wondering why you were playing that game again. I really thought you were done with it.
Yep, new content. I don't think I'm ever going to finish the series that I have, though. I need 16 more levels, and I've only done 4 in 55 episodes.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Yeah, that's
By the way,
good.
I don't suggest that anyone ever play Hatafu Boyfriend, but if you want to know the ridiculous story, there's a really good video about it that is there that goes through all of the storylines, and then you can find out that that game is way more like insane than you'd think it was, considering it's based on a dating sim where you play as a girl who tries to date birds.
Oh.
I just want to say that.
What other games
So I think
have I been playing?
Relic, you wanted to play that with me at one point, but I was like, no.
No, he went AFK.
Oh.
When he literally said, "I'll be right back."
I can't. I have a hearing problem whenever I do this.
No,
It's
that's
not
alright.
good.
You're
That's why I talk to
multitasking.
people. Fair enough. But yeah, check out that video if you like hour-long analysis of video game stars like I do.
And then I've been playing Dark Souls. I streamed a bit of that on DriveNotFound's Twitch.
How did that go? Were you playing blind?
No, not really. I played the game probably about 2 years ago at this point, up to over halfway, I'd say. I got to Orstein and Schmo, which is like a dual boss, where you fight 2 dudes at once. So, yeah, it's not really blind, but it's been interesting so far. I feel like playing Dark Souls, you should either be like really good or the first time playing on a stream or video series or something like that. I don't know.
Yeah, I really need to play that one day because someone bought the game for me at full price, and then I couldn't play it due to improper controller.
Oh yeah, you had a
Okay.
PS4 controller and they were reversed and you couldn't do anything.
Yeah, the camera up was left and left was down and right was so it was impossible to use the camera correctly, which was terrible.
What game?
So, Dark Souls.
Oh.
That's a game like I'd probably really like, and I just haven't gotten into it because time lag.
Probably too hard for my blood.
It's supposedly it's hard. Like I Want to Be the Guy is hard. Like you just need to memorize certain things, and then it's okay.
You've
It's
got
not
to
really, like-
understand the patterns of the enemies and then you're set. Like if you go into a boss fight the first time, you're pretty much gonna die because you don't know what the fuck to expect, and the enemies just like screw you unless if you get lucky or you're just good at adapting really fucking quick.
Yeah. And I've thought about making a video of it. I just don't. I feel like that'll be stressful, and I don't want to do it. So.
You should like record, or if you want, you could stream it, and then you could just make a highlights video.
I do have a plan to stream Spore because my original save file has gotten corrupted enough that I feel like I want to create a little bit of additional content, and I might as well stream that.
You were going to do it yesterday, right? And then you decided not to because you didn't even have OBS fucking downloaded on your new computer?
Yeah, which was shocking. Actually, apparently I did, though. It was just hidden deep in the recesses of my computer.
It's slowly growing, festering. Waiting.
Yeah, but I then also found out my save was like more like not only with, like my creatures are corrupted, the ones that I made in 2009, and that made me sad also, and that also made me not want to try harder than I could have. But
and I hate it when you start off a Let's Play, and you're like, this first episode was so fucking good, or this first session was fantastic, and then you put it out, and you're like, okay, I think it's time to record the second session or something because you were busy, or you just didn't get around to it. And then you're like, that second session didn't live up to the first one, and the series is already out, but I'm going to put this out because, I think it was good, but not as good as the initial session. I don't know. I'm fucking ranting. I'm sorry.
Well, I did play Amnesia for one episode and said I was going to do more, and then I didn't like the way it was going the second episode, so I just never played it ever again.
I didn't mean like
So.
you specifically either, Cross. I meant like,
No, I know.
dipping into
I'm sure you're talking about yourself, and this has happened at least 3 times.
Yeah.
I know you, companion. I know what you mean. But yeah, we got 9 minutes left. Should we?
Let's go on to game releases. I was watching the Co-optional podcast, and they do game releases at the end, and I don't know if I like that segment because it's just Dodger reading out
Yes.
a name of a game and then Total Biscuit looking it up, and then after he mentions what it is, saying next.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't want to do that. That sounds terrible. I'm sure.
Well,
it's
no, I didn't
helpful
mean
to
like
some
for our podcast. Fuck that.
Yeah,
I just mean,
I'm sure it's helpful to people that actually play new games, but yeah, that's not helpful to me. I'll tell you how much.
let's just go read out, starting 10 years ago. Let's just read out the games that were released 10 years ago on this day.
That actually could be interesting. You say that as a jest, but
As a jape.
It was a cruel jape. But yeah, I don't.
Any other games that you guys played? Come on, baby. We only got 9 minutes to fill.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Maybe we should go over our channels. I don't know.
So did you hear that they made this weird Choco pumpkin fries? Like in Japan, you get McDonald's, you get
Fuck's
fries,
sake.
and then you get a thing that's like a pumpkin and chocolate, like little double mix thing you can put on your fries for October.
Pumpkin and chocolate on French fries.
Yep,
Yeah, that sounds
that's their
pretty
McDonald's
terrible.
for you.
Yeah, I don't know. I was worried you were going to mention some other Japanese thing involving a wig, but
No, no.
I don't know if we should go into that.
A drunk guy in Japan also got arrested for kicking a robot.
Didn't a robot get arrested as well?
Hmm.
In India?
That
or
sounds
something like that?
amazing.
Robots have no rights.
India or Russia or something like that. Because it was
No.
questioning the state.
I think the real reason you're sad about the podcast companion is that it hasn't had a From Japan section since episode 4.
What do you mean? I've had a couple more than that.
Nope.
Well, maybe 1 or 2. That's true, but I'm just saying. This is the best part of the pod. We talked about, what is it? Hey Fatty. That was probably the best one.
Do you know how hard it is to find interesting things from Japan?
Well, apparently you found 3, so.
That was all dumb luck.
There's a very interesting series that has been going on a YouTuber that I follow called Super Bunny Hop. He went to Japan recently and recorded a bunch of stuff. He talks about Japanese gaming arcades and how they're still actually a thing in Japan because, living quarters are so cramped that when you have friends over or go out with friends, you want to play games with them.
Yeah.
And you go to an arcade.
That makes sense. It doesn't really make sense in America at this point, where you can just have a really good gaming system and the arcade machines here cost at least 75 cents per game now, which is kind of prohibitively expensive.
Yeah.
Used to be 25 cents, man. I remember. Went to the
you go to
arcade,
the
played
arcade.
the original Super Mario in arcade form.
Play games with their friends and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've been playing The Witcher.
Yeah.
I mean, I do have something from Japan, on my head, but it's not exactly something cool.
What is
As
it?
long as it doesn't have to do with a wig, I think you should tell it.
Hey, that was a great article.
It
Listen,
was.
you
it's
guys
just
can't
that
keep
is-
dancing around the subject and not talk about
No.
it.
With all of my joking about that should be the subject. That is not something I want to talk about on the podcast.
There's this game called Idle Death Game TV.
Mm.
The idle games are pretty popular in Japan, like training an idol and all that. This game decides to actually take death literally, and if an idol fails, if she comes in last place in the competition, she has to go through a death concert, which is like Danganronpa, and she can get absolutely fucking murdered.
Oh God.
And this is a thing that Japan has introduced. I saw an image of a girl with a bomb strapped to her.
Wait, Wait,
there
this
was
is a video
girl
game,
in a
right? Or
hot
it's a,
water bath.
what is
Oh,
this?
yeah, this is a video game for the Vita.
Okay. For a split
Okay.
second, I thought this was a real thing.
No, me too. I was like, what the fuck? But it didn't surprise me in some way.
Whoa, no. That would be amazing, but no.
Oh god.
No. They can't just go killing idols in Japan. That's not kosher.
It's true, there's not that many of them.
They would sue after death.
What are you talking? There's a shit ton of idols in Japan.
I'm sure there's like 1,000, but if you start killing them off, like...
There are
Come on.
over. There's like thousands of idols. Japan's a weird place. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Any there's a shit ton of idol like dance crews. There's TV idols, like news idols. There's
You know, they probably should start thinning out the herd then. Some of the idols, they're going to be devalued if they have so many.
He makes a
yeah,
good
you're
point.
not going to be able to sell that sweet idol room air if you don't kill them off.
Yeah.
Which is another weird thing Japan does. They actually
Yeah, I was going to say, is that
air.
Is that
They
what my
can air from a idol performance. And they'll be like, you can breathe the same air as an idol, and they sell it.
There's a lot of fucked up shit that you can, dude, and that people buy on the internet. We shouldn't get into
There's
that,
no
though.
way to verify the authenticity of that
There's
product.
also poop flavored curry in Japan.
Mm.
Yep, that's Japan for you.
Yeah, why is there
mystical,
butter?
wonderful place.
What? Why is there butter, companion?
I don't know.
Why is there?
Why isn't there butter? I think that's a question we should ask ourselves.
All right. Well,
Butter kills. That's why.
wait, Relic. Did you ever play? What is it? Ysander Simulator or Yatan?
No, I want to play that with you.
Tsundere?
Simulator.
I mean, I would do it. It's just, oh god,
You should be able to import your
another
own custom
fun
models.
Switch.
We're gonna do it, Cross. It'll be fantastic.
Oh no.
You need to be able to
Okay.
import your own custom models and then, like, make a cross senpai.
Why?
No,
And then have-
I really hope you can't do that because that game, you do some horrible things, and I don't want them to look anything like anyone I know.
You know, if I did that, I would have somebody in the DriveNotFound group be the senpai, and then I would have everybody else in the group be the schoolgirls, and then just go around killing all of them.
Yeah, no, that would be dark. That would be
That would be pretty
reason
great.
to-
It would be like the
Yeah,
RPG.
it's a very dark game.
The DriveNotFound RPG that we were talking about before DriveNotFound was a thing.
Just make everything look like your classmates, and see, like you get into some dark territories if you allow that crap.
Oh, Yandere,
Yeah, you
that's what
do.
it is, not
Yeah, that's what it is. Not to send or
it's
whatever.
too sundering.
No, it's not Thundera. It's Yandere.
Yonder. Yeah, there's that other one
Yandera.
that starts with a T. Okay, so now we have 1 minute left. We should say what's on our channels.
Quick, speed around.
Relic.
We can go over time. My channel is a channel. It's a cat. There.
Hey,
I
I'll
should
watch
do
that.
a video of my cats.
Fair,
Cute.
fair enough. So that's what's on Relic's channel. What's on your channel, companion?
I'm rendering out a Payday 2 video right now as the podcast is going on, so hopefully that didn't interfere too much. But other than Payday 2, you got Silent Hill Alchemila. That's a series that's been going on for a little bit here. I'm enjoying it so far. It doesn't have any combat, though, so it's kind of missing that aspect. It's all puzzle solving and atmosphere building, which is, I feel like they're missing out on something of the Silent Hill formula if you don't include combat.
Yeah.
Right? Because think about it. If you don't have the monsters or the combat in Silent Hill 1 or 2,
Yeah, that's where a lot of the fear comes from.
yeah, it's not as good.
Now you just
and-
have fear of not completing puzzles and feeling foolish.
Yep. And then also Payday 2. I mean, not Payday 2. Fuck. Sorry. KOTOR.
KOTOR?
Yeah, KOTOR. I'm going to try to record some more of that, but I've been distracted with the DriveNotFound channel and all that shit. And I also have a video that I posted on Twitter. It's about bananas.
Of course
know.
it is.
I just wanted to say thank you guys for being a banana. And yeah,
I don't
guess
understand, but I'm sure I will.
that's everything that's up on my channel. What about you, Chris?
My channel has a little bit of Portal 2. We did start, me and 203 started recording that again, and we have beaten the game. So I just need to go. That one's hard to edit because there's a lot to edit out. Because sometimes we got like stuck for like 10 minutes once, and then the solution was so obvious. I was like, well, I mean, I guess we're supposed to use portals. Okay, well, and I don't want to show that, so it's just stuff like that. But yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 more episodes. I think 2 more episodes, and then that'll be done. Mark of the Ninja, I think that's on episode 5 right now. There's 1 per level, so I think there's going to be like 13 parts of that. And then Spore. So Spore is actually doing very well. I currently have a vote, which will be the final vote of the game. You have to vote on whether I should be religious, warlike, or use economy to fight my enemies.
Oh,
hopefully religion will win, but I don't think it will.
Oh, I want the religion to win so badly.
Yeah, because religion is the most amazing way to take over towns. But I tried not to influence the vote too much, even though I did say that in the video. And it doesn't seem to be working currently. I think war is winning, but I'm not sure.
Just like you influenced that whole Dead Space / KOTOR vote back when I had that vote.
Yeah, wasn't I like the deciding vote?
Well, I mean, you probably changed it enough to be KOTOR. Like, I'm pretty damn sure you were the deciding factor by getting swaying opinions.
Oh,
yeah,
I've ruined everything.
Religion.
Now you're still doing it. It's a year later.
Listen, we don't talk about that.
I'm just saying, I had a huge effect on your life there. Oh,
I actually had a comment on one of the videos, 5 videos older on KOTOR, like part 27, and I have part 33 or something like that up, and I'm like, oh no, he's gonna hit the end and be like, where the fuck is the rest of it? So,
it'll be fine. But yeah, I also had a vote on whether I should play Batman or Prototype, and Prototype won, and I was like, I'm not doing that. I hate this game. Why did I even put that on the list?
Wow, that's fucked up, man.
I couldn't do it. I apparently hate that game, and I didn't realize that I hated it.
Fair enough. You can't fucking force yourself to do something. If you aren't enjoying it, aren't gonna enjoy it, fuck it.
I tried, because I'm supposed to like that game. It was the same engine of a game I really liked, but it just has none of the good stuff. Like, oh god.
And that game was Hulk.
Yeah, Hulk Ultimate Destruction. But yeah, also Batman Arkham City, if you want to see the first episode, check out my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/CrossKnightsLP. And it is up currently. I don't know when I'm going to release that, but I want at least 5 parts, and I only have 3 right now, so need that backlog.
Alright, well, I guess we can end the podcast here then. If we don't have anything else we want to say, no? Alright. So, this has been the Waiting Queue Metacast, I guess you could say. The most meta of podcasts that we've had on this fucking podcast in ever, probably.
Yeah. Vote on whether you want us to cancel the podcast. Vote now.
No, quick, end the podcast, quick. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you guys, whenever we do this again, so, bye-bye.
Possibly never again.
Yay!